Okay, here we're putting on 225 after 2 sets of 135. I always recommend starting with a lighter weight just to warm up your joints and muscles. So here we go, 225. Okay, first thing let's talk about is bar positioning. As you can see, I hold the bar pretty low on my back. That's pretty much right across my rear deltoid. Now there's a couple different ways you can hold the bar on top of your traps, whereas I haven't. It just depends on what you want to do, what's more comfortable as well. I'm also into powerlifting, so I'm holding it kind of low, like powerlifters do. Okay, by this time, I'm putting on my belt, which I'll talk about in a later video. But let's mention foot stance in this part. I generally take a narrow stance. It depends on what you're trying to work, inner or outer quad. It really doesn't matter, there's no right or wrong. It just depends on your preference and comfort. Although if you're taller, I would recommend a wider stance as opposed to narrower, because sometimes it's hard. Okay, now we're getting to heavy set, loading up 405 on the bar, and getting that ready. Set a spotter. It's always good to have a spotter just in case, you know, something happens. I'm going to talk about technique here. You want to start the movement with your hips going back first, and then bending at the knees. Always keeping the heels in contact with the floor. So you always want to have the weight distributed throughout your foot, but never going up on your toes. Well, that was the squat, and I hope it helped you out, answered a couple questions you may have had. Also in another video, I'll discuss the gear that I used for this, like my belt, my wraps, and even my shoes, which I changed mid-workout. I don't know if you noticed that, but that'll be to come in another video. Alright, till then, train hard.